the area. We are going to have some warmer weather coming as we head through this week, but not as warm as, Memphis and Florida will be, but that's just what it is in December. We do have right now some clouds passing by, temperatures starting off in the 30s under those clouds. To the west, where there's been some clearing, there's a little bit of fog and temperatures sitting in the 20s, so just a tad bit cooler there. Winds are coming in out of the north at the moment. There's a little bit of a southerly turn happening in central Iowa. We'll see the winds turn in out of the south. Not going to be strong today, but there's a little disturbance that's going to be arriving, and that's what's going to lead to the south wind. Not really doing much for us temperature-wise, but perhaps helping us get a little bit higher under the cloud cover today. We'll be around 40 degrees, right around normal for this time of year. And then this evening, we'll have the chance of a few showers and not looking like a whole lot, not very robust system coming through, but there's a chance that we could see a little bit more wintry precipitation in spots. We'll have the clouds, though, for today, staying nice and quiet. And then tonight, after about 8 p.m., there's a chance there could be some rain and snow showers, maybe a little bit of a mix. Some very minor accumulations are possible, but the higher chances will be east of the Mississippi. Then a few flurries could linger tomorrow. We'll have the clouds around and a cool day. And then on Wednesday, the winds really start to ramp up out of the south and some warmer air starts to get pulled in, and we'll have some more sunshine, too. Temperatures are going to be right around normal for the next few days, and will be about 5 degrees above normal for Wednesday. We take it up, though, 15, 20 degrees above normal for Thursday and Friday, and get some nice warm weather after we've been spending some time in the teens, 20s, 30s, and with some snow. And then as we head into the weekend, we do start to cool back down once again, but it's not all bad news. We have a few systems passing by, kind of keeping the temperatures down for now. We'll then have high pressure move in, and that's going to send the temperatures up, leaving us dry, but with this warm air above our head, south wind at the surface, sunshine, it's going to allow for the temperatures to warm into the 50s and well above normal. And then another system comes in and does bring in the chance for some more precipitation over the weekend, knocks back the temperatures a bit. We still have to work out the details on precipitation type and timing and all that, but that passes by, and another high pressure system moves in as we head into next week. So there's signs that we do warm things up once again as we go into next week. So we have some ups and downs, and the best news about it is that even when our temperatures get sent back down, we don't necessarily end up well below normal or have this bitter cold that moves in. We just see things getting slightly cooler. But the Climate Prediction Center also showing the above normal temperatures around the 9th to the 13th time frame, and we'll have to watch what happens thereafter, but we at least will have a chance at keeping temperatures above normal and still having some warmth around here. We will have temperatures around 40 the next 2 days. Chance for a little bit of rain or snow mixed tonight. And then we get into the low 40s with some sunshine on Wednesday. We'll be in the 50s for Thursday and Friday. And then that system comes in, starts to knock back the temperatures. Precipitation chances go up over the weekend, but still staying above normal.
And today's entertainment news, your first look at a new big movie and two.
And right now we do have some warmer air that is on the way to eastern Iowa, and it's going to send us into quite the stretch of some mild weather. We've had some 40s already in December. We've started off this month with some very mild conditions, and we've mostly been above normal. We've had 6 days so far in the 40s. It's not uncommon to have some 40s on the board, but we usually see around 8 across the month on average. The most that's happened is 20 in 2001. We've had 6 so far. Today will be another, and I at least have 7 in the forecast. So we're talking about 13 by the end of the next 7 days, and I do think we add on more from there. So it'll be interesting to see how close we get and where we end up in the ranks for December's, but we are going to be staying mild for now. Temperatures running around 10, 15 degrees above normal with our average high temperature in the low to mid 30s this time of year. We're hanging out in the 40s, and that's going to be the case for quite some time as this pattern stays in place, which we'll talk about in just a moment. We do have some clouds passing through this morning, been a little disturbance that came through overnight, and that has held temperatures to the 20s, where usually we would see temperatures down in the teens on a December morning. So above normal in that respect as well. As the winds make their turn out of the south now, that's going to help boost our temperatures up, and we will have the sunshine coming out today, and that's going to also help send us into some upper 30s to low 40s for highs this afternoon. Tonight we'll have clear skies, and we'll drop back down into the low to mid 20s. So some cool, crisp evenings and mornings, and some more comfortable afternoons are coming this way. We are going to have the sunshine and the south wind today. Tomorrow, pretty much the same deal. Sunny, south wind. Temperatures get even warmer as we head into Friday, a storm system is going to be approaching and clouds are going to be building in. Winds still staying out of the south, so we continue our warm up, but there could be a few passing showers at times. We are lacking quite a bit of moisture, so there's some uncertainty in how much we do see, but I think the higher chances come with the main cold front that'll pass through, and that'll be the case late Friday into early Saturday. But that doesn't cause much disruption here. We have a big area of high pressure that's going to be in place for now, leading to the milder weather in place. A low pressure system, little disturbance cuts on through over the weekend. That does not draw down these blues. It doesn't draw down the colder air, and another high pressure system just moves right back in and leads to this warmth that'll continue into next week. So through at least the 22nd, we're looking at above normal temperatures that are persisting. But as we get past that and close to Christmas, I do see some signs of the pattern starting to break down. So there's certainly this warmth that's going to last us for quite some time here through December, but I do see some changes that could lead to some colder weather, perhaps even some more active weather, and that could also have some implications concerning travel around the holidays. So something to keep an eye on here because some changes are going to happen. But for now, we're on the mild train and we're hanging out here in the 40s, even close to 50 degrees at times. Temperatures get knocked back a little bit as some showers move through on Saturday, but otherwise we keep with the 40s and some sunshine as we head into next week. Right now, we do have the rain coming down across much of eastern Iowa, and it's going to be pretty persistent, especially south of Highway 20. And we have a few pockets of some heavier rain in a few locations here. And then to the north and west, we have some purples and blues showing up, and we have this colder air that's been leading to some snowfall in parts of the state. And we have the possibility of some freezing rain, sleet, snow that could be mixing in to areas around New Hampton, Decorah, and Charles City, Waverly, and Parkersburg and such. We'll be keeping an eye on that. And then further off to the west, there has been some snow and it's actually been accumulating. You can see some of that, some white stuff, some of the flakage around Council Bluffs. And this is quite impressive considering most of the state was sitting around, 70 degrees, 80 degrees on Sunday, just 5 days ago. Now we do have some cooler air in the northwest where we have the 30s. So as a result, we're getting that mixing to happen and could have some slick spots on the streets. To the south and east, we're in the 40s, and we do have the rain continuing to fall. And just in general, not going to be a terribly pleasant day because of the rain, but also as we have this cooler air and the wind going. And we will have the winds continuing out of the north through the day, picking up in speed, already going around 15 miles per hour and going to be increasing. So along with the clouds and the rain, temperatures held close to normal in the 40s, plus the wind. It's going to be a pretty chilly one, and those showers are going to be ongoing for still a few more hours. We'll have the winds staying around 20 to 30 miles per hour in terms of the gusts, and winds could pick up a bit more as we head into tonight as the system exits. So we'll have those showers around, could have some pockets of heavier rain too in the south and east, which we've been talking about, the higher chance for some heavier rainfall. Maybe could see some 3/4 of an inch of accumulation or closer to an inch in a few spots, but this is some decent rain. We've already seen around 1/4 of an inch or so of water, and that's the most that we've had in terms of precipitation in 2 months. That rain will continue to fall, and we have that little mix in the northwest. Rain starts to wind down, and I think we'll be dry by 5 p.m. The clouds will start to clear, and then we'll get into the sunshine to start Saturday. A little disturbance could pass by and lead to the possibility of some flurries or drizzle, and that's going to keep the winds out of the north and lead to the just cool air sticking around. So we'll get this little drop in the temperatures. It takes us just close to normal for this time of year, and then we're back into the big ridge of high pressure and warm air to start next week. But as we head toward the end of the week, we could start to see a few systems come through and possibly some cooler air once again by next weekend, which would be around Sappadapso, St. Patrick's Day and such. We'll have to keep an eye on all of that. But for now, we'll have the rain today. We'll be in the 40s. We will then spring forward, and our temperatures do too. We'll get into the 60s next week with a chance for some rain by Thursday.